So it looks like we've got something new that's about to take place real soon. I'm not sure if you were aware, but there is another trial that's about to take place pretty soon, and that's between Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Now, with something like that comes dirt, and I'm expecting a lot of it to come out before that trial even begins. I'm not sure when it happens, but right now there's an FBI report that just came out that says Brad Pitt told Angelina Jolie that one of her kids looked like a Columbine kid and said she was ruining the family during verbal and physical fight on private jet, which saw him clash with her son Maddox, claimed in FBI report. Now, claimed. One thing I want to point out is the bottom here, which I think is important, and it should be more at the top, but they put it at the bottom here. One insider said that Pitt was cleared because there was not a shred of evidence to support Jolie's claims. So I'm wondering, is this going to turn into another JD and AH situation? Is Brad Pitt the next JD? A lot of allegations in here that he put his hands on her and shook her. I don't think there was an allegation that he punched her or anything. It's mostly saying that he put his hands on her. But like it says here, he was cleared because there was no evidence to support what she was saying. So there's the documents, which have yet to be publicly released, were obtained by several news outlets on Tuesday. Earlier this month, Angelina Jolie had been named as the Jane Doe who had sued the FBI after an investigation into her ex-husband, Brad Pitt, was closed. So this was closed by them. And I'm really looking forward to these documents being released. Be interesting to see what they say in it. I don't know when we're going to get them publicly, but news outlets have them. It's only a matter of time till they get leaked to the public or just released to the public. And then we can really dive into this stuff. Earlier this month, Angelina Jolie had been named as the Jane Doe. The suit seeks the FBI to release information related to the investigation after Jolie claimed Pitt had physically assaulted her and their children on a 2016 flight. Now, that's serious because the claims aren't just about her. They're also about their kids, and they have a whole bunch. I don't know if they got a picture of all of them here. They got a ton of kids. I don't know if there's a picture in this or not of all of them. Yeah, here's like their whole family, I think. They got a bunch of adopted kids. I don't know if they have any kids, like, you know, that are theirs naturally. There's a bunch of adopted ones. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying they have a bunch of kids that they adopted, which honestly I think is a good thing. Definitely helping out some kids there, giving them family. But this kind of shit's not good. And apparently, like, that's so if the bottom part is true, and I don't know enough about this to say someone is making something up or not, there's certainly, as far as I know, nothing crazy about Angelina Jolie, like an AH. I don't know if she's on that person's level because, I mean, that's a whole nother tier. What I do know is what they're saying right here, that there's not a shred of evidence to support her claims. So I'd really like to see that support. And if she's making that up, shame on her for trying to say that he did that to their kids. Have any of the kids come out and said anything? There's a lot in here that I'd like to know the details of. Details in the suit claim Pitt reportedly laid his hands on Jolie and spilled beer on her during the flight, the same flight where she injured her elbow after a fight. Pitt had also allegedly taken Jolie to the back of the plane, grabbed her shoulders, and shook her while yelling, "You're effing up this family." Jolie filed the lawsuit to bring attention to the claims against the Moneyball actor, a source close to Pitt told TMZ, adding she's been seeking info for years. So, interesting situation, one to follow, because where there's this, there's going to be more. I'd like to find out more about this, but I wonder, like, is this going to be the next big thing? Like, are they going to try to cancel him? I mean, these are serious things. Saying that he, hurt the kids is definitely not something that a lot of people are going to like, if true. But as far as I can see, there's not a shred of evidence, according to this. So, looking forward to these documents becoming public. Also, the old stands at it again, not letting things go. This is from 23 hours ago. We have a OnlyFacts activist feminist speak up for Amber account here. This is off the scale, unhinged. Who is funding this at YouTube, at Team YouTube, at hashtag deserves justice? And there's this video from an account. I don't know what the name of this account is, but apparently whoever this is making a ton of videos about And I mean, look at all the views on most of them. No wonder, right? It's no wonder that a ton are being made. But there's a lot to talk about with this case. Just in, I don't know the channel. I don't have anything against them. I don't know who they are. But they know who the channel is, and now they're tagging Team YouTube and saying, thanks for bringing this to our attention. If you haven't yet, can you report the vids in the official reporting to? This article has more info on how to do that. The Amber Heard fan account says, I have now reported it, but this is now one of many channels which I've reported in the past who use the same smear campaign tactics and harassment towards and at Team YouTube have not done a thing about it. Really appreciate you using the official tool. Mind sharing the URL of the channels that you've reported? We'll take a closer look. So they managed to get Team YouTube's attention. I haven't seen anything. There's no way in hell YouTube doesn't know what's going on. Number one, nobody's doing anything wrong. People are talking about celebrities. This is no different than TMZ does. So, I mean, the only difference is, like, this one, talking about and JD, this exposes truth, and people don't like that. So they want to shut it down. So actively trying to get people kicked off the platform. This person comes in, this Christopher Azzato comes in and puts my channel in here along with Emily D. Baker, Popcorn Planet, Tug, Steph the Altar, Law and Lumber. A lot of good channels. Here. I don't know who this one is because it just says UCGOCN_. Same with this one. But, like, let's find out who this is. Okay, incredibly average. Of course, they don't like him because he really brought a lot of stuff to light when it comes to what's going on here. Let's see who the other one is. I'm not sure who this channel is. I don't think I've watched any of their content. No disrespect. I just don't have time. And there's so many people covering this, but they must be doing a good job because she's getting the attention of extremist fans who are trying to get people deplatformed. This account, by the way, Ivana here, also retweeted this right here and said, come in and share the URLs of channels that are talking about the case. And then here's Nick Rekieta coming. I didn't even see this. By the way, you guys ignored me and still haven't responded when my 7-day suspension went into 10. The fact they're responding to this person is embarrassing for you. And that's 100% true. Rekieta was suspended for 10 days. Like, YouTube's actively losing money there, by the way, because he has a very successful channel and he gets a lot of super chats. And, of course, YouTube takes 30% of that. So that's money that they're actively losing. But they have time to come out. They have time to come out and respond to this person who only has, I wonder how many followers does this person have? 11,000. no YouTube. Nick has, how many does he have? 122,000, which is a lot. And they wouldn't respond to him. I remember when that happened. All of us were retweeting, trying to get YouTube's attention on what was going on. And they never responded. But they'll come in and they'll respond to these clowns. It's messed up. It's messed up. But they pretend to care about their creators' mental health. Anyway, still got people coming after us. They're never going to let it go. And it's kind of sad. Kind of sad. It's like, move on. Move on. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.